Wet Char's the latest addition to the solo leveling Arise and as anniversary character. Let's take a look at her kit real quick. So she evolves around her core attack, the Sword Princess Dance, her basic skill Heavenly Strike, which then evolves into Heavy Heavenly Strike, and then her other skill, the Sword Storm, which provides a super armor and which gives you the debuff of recovery debuff on enemies. Then we have her support skill, which does a lot of damage, and she provides also a unrecoverable effect on that side. Plus, on top of that, she provides a damage increase buff of 5%, and water damage also increases by 10% for 15 seconds. So that makes her actually a very nice and decent support for Jinwoo. Her QTE skill also provides the Sword Princess of which provides a damage boost basically to herself when you QTE her in. And then you have her old skill, which does a lot of damage. To fully understand it, we will have to look at her passive kit, but to be honest guys, really it doesn't really matter too much how you look into it. But if you look at all her abilities, she's just providing more and more buffs. With the Will of the Sword, for example, this is stackable up to 6 times, and you can get a crit rate, so 4 times 60, that's 24% additional crit rate. Plus with her passive on her A4, she gets another 21%, which basically just from her kit she gets 45% crit rate buff, and she gets nice buffs to her defense and her crit damage as well. Plus she gets a nice damage increase set effect. Now also, which we have to keep in mind, is her new sword or her weapon Best in Slot, which is in my opinion completely busted. You get a defense increase of 12%, and when the Will of Sword gauge recharge effect activates, it triggers an effect that increases the user's defense by 6%, stacking up to 60 times. So this is basically a 306% defense increase, which is absolutely bonkers. And based on that, my personal recommendation for her are 3 things you can do. So you can either go with a toughness obsidian build with her. Alternatively, you could also go with a curse set. And if you want to go for maximum CP, you want to opt for an 8-piece infamy set. This is actually very good on her because it primarily focuses on her basic skill and ultimate skill. Plus on top of that, she regains MP when she's using her skills, which makes it really good set for her overall. You can see they kept it in mind for her. So you want to have this set for sure if you want to do stuff like Guild Boss or Power of Destruction. When it comes to her ideal course, you want to go with a full purple set on her, focusing on damage increase and crit damage depending on what you have. And for her ideal skill rotation, you want to start off with her skill 2 to land the debuff, follow up with her skill 1, then you want to spam her core attack till her gauge is full. Then you want to use your ultimate skill to deal damage and put the boss or enemy in stun. And then last but not least, you want to use the skill 1 again. And yeah, this sums up everything you need to know about the new Wet Char. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. I really appreciate it, and see you with the next one. Deuces.